This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing News. Like we're joined by Callum Simpson today. Callum, on the move, not far out from fight night. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Yeah, just on the move, just back up. Just been sparring in Loughborough with a lad called Ezra Taylor, like heavyweight. He's fighting next week, and so I've got a good solid 10 rounds with him. But yeah, good, mate. Good. Like I said, just sparred well today. Good solid 10 rounds out. Fight date next 2 weeks, 2 weeks Saturday. So yeah, all good, mate.
Let's talk about it. Germaine Brown, September 30th. Do you think this is the toughest opponent of your career?
Yeah, potentially. Obviously, yeah, between him and Boris, I think they've both got good skill sets. But like they're both different kind of fighters, but they're both very tough. And yeah, but definitely between them, for me, I'm not. He's been an English champion. It's another good step up. Definitely a solid step up, mate. So possibly my this fight, yeah.
Jermaine's, got some good domestic experience. We've also seen him win on the road. What do you make of him as a fighter? What does he do well?
I think he's a good fighter, mate. I think he does something similar to myself. He's on the front foot quite a lot, throws a lot of jabs, throws a lot of punches. So I think it makes for an exciting fight, and he's also very tough as well. I don't think he's ever been dropped or countered or anything like that. So yeah, I think he brings a lot to the table, and again, it's a great experience for me. A very good step up, and it'll be another good fight for me.
You mentioned the styles there and the similarities. That was gonna be my next question. With the way you both like to approach fights and coming forward, do you expect this one to gel quite quickly?
I would have thought so. Yeah, like I said, he's similar to me, and he comes forward, throws a lot of shots, but I think any similarities we've got, I feel like mine are just better than his. So we both throw a lot of shots. I feel like I can throw more, and I feel like I'm definitely like more, I'll be faster than him, more powerful than him, stronger than him. Everything that he brings, which is good. I feel like I bring it. I feel like I can bring it better.
You were one of boxing's like better kept secrets. People were saying, people there was whispers about you coming through. Now you with boxing with Sky Sports, you started to get that exposure. Your name's out there now. People are talking about you. Have you noticed that difference?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, this time last year, not many people really knew I was well. The people that was in the loop, uh, they knew about me. I've been sparring up and down the country, traveling like I am today. Getting good working with a lot of top level kids, and but like I said, I think at the start of this year when I signed with Boxer, past few fights, now people, like I said in my first press conference, the best, supposed to be the best kept secret in British boxing, the secret's out now, and I think I put on two good dominating performances my last two fights. I'm hoping to do the same in 2 weeks' time, and just keep on, just keep on flying for the domestic scene and working my way up.
I want to go back to the Boris Crichton fight. Boris, as you said, a very good fighter, game, durable guy. The first round knockouts are great in the early stoppages, but how important were those rounds?
Very important, mate. Very important. I think it was a great learning fight for me. Answered a lot of questions. Went the full. Obviously, I sparred 10 rounds. But obviously, fight is different, and I went the full 10 rounds. Very high pace. Got caught with some good shots. Got cut in the second round and handled it well. So yeah, I think it was a very good fight for me and a great fight for my career.
How far away, if you keep winning, do you think this Oakwell fight is? Has that been discussed, fighting at Oakwell?
Yeah, mate. As far as I'm aware, the conversation's been had with between Boxer and Oakwell, Barnsley FC. For me, I just need to keep on winning, keep on putting dominant performances, and my following's growing. The football club's behind me, the people in Barnsley are behind me, and I feel like hopefully next year that's possible. Summer next year, there's no reason why not. I think the kind of growth that I've got, the minute momentum that I've got, I feel like we could definitely get plenty of people to work well. It'll be a massive fight, yeah.
So one fighter that is linked with you, the new British and Commonwealth champion, Jack Cullen. Do you think that could be the fight?
Definitely, mate. Definitely. Like I said, Jack Cullen's obviously a very good fighter, very experienced, and we're both Northern lads, so and I'm sure he does plenty of tickets as well. So why not? That'd be a great fight next, whether it's after this one or in a few fights time. That's definitely a fight that I want. Obviously, a fight that I believe I'll win, and to have that all well for a British title, that'd be unbelievable. Yeah.
People were writing off Jack Gunn in his last fight. A lot of people were picking Mark Heffron, but he showed everybody up, hands up, a brilliant performance. Were you surprised?
No, mate, not at all. Like I said, I sparred Mark Efron about 2 weeks before this fight. Did 10 rounds with him, and I told mine. We got the same manager. And I told him that I didn't think Matt was going to win. I thought Cullen were going to win. I don't really see too much of Cullen, to be honest. But just after the start with Mark, I just thought that Cullen were going to win. I didn't think we were going to stop him that early, but I thought it probably would have been on points. But yeah, like I said, he put a very good performance on, did everything right. and got a very good win. Yeah.
One thing I wanted to ask you about, Callum, was your relationship with your idol Kell Brook. I was reading a bit about how you used to be a fan. You used to work for a company that had links with Kell, and now he's messaging you about coming to your fights. Tell me about that whole dynamic and the start of that to where we are now.
Yes, but when I was 16 at college, I used to work part time in retail, a menswear shop in Meadowhall that actually used to sponsor him. So he used to come in all the time, picking up free clothes, get sponsored, and everyone used to like, oh, it's Kell Brook, it's Kell Brook. And I used to speak to him. I actually never mentioned that I was a boxer, but he used to come in. I used to save him, run and get his shoes for him, go and get whatever his sizes for him to try on. And I never mentioned that I was a boxer, but we used to get some free tickets to the fight. So we used to go to the fights and watch him, at Sheffield Arena, him and Kigalad and a few others. And yeah, been a massive fan, and I remember we used to watch him. I used to say to my mates that we went to the show with, I used to work with, oh, it's gonna be me one day, or I can imagine what it's gonna be like when we were coming to watch me. And we used to kind of laugh about it a little bit, and just kind of brush it off. But yeah, 10 years later from me saying that stuff, now he's the one messaging me to come to my fights, sat ringside at my fights and getting in with me. So yeah, it's pretty surreal, yeah.
I was going to say, what's that moment like when you check your phone and there's a message sat there from Kell Brook? Your head must have been ready to fall off.
Yeah, it's wicked, mate. It's like I said, obviously I've looked up to him for many, many years, been to a lot of his fights over the years, and like I said, to me, has been a role model over the years. And so yeah, pretty cool. Yeah.
All right, Callum, I'm going to leave the final word to you before I let you go. It's going to be a red hot atmosphere in there at Oakwell for everyone traveling down, getting behind you. What would you like to say to them?
I just want to say a massive thank you. Everyone from Barnsley, Yorkshire that are coming down that bought tickets. There's well over 100 coming down. I just want to say a big thank you, and I'm definitely not going to disappoint on the night.
All right, Callum, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it.
Bye.